Welcome back. How's everybody out there doing tonight? Welcome back to the stream. It's now September. So, as the title says, oh no. Oh, we're good. Oh, kind of. We're kind of good. Oh yeah, the game had an update. Oh, man. Oh. I did not get to do that. Was running behind on time tonight, so I did not get to do that. We're going to deal with some stuttering. Let's just go ahead. I'm going to show you how we fix this real quick. I would respawn back in, but it's okay. Let's just get this glitchiness over. And we'll show you from afar. It is fall, y'all, as you can tell from the screens here. Or the screens, geez Louise. The trees is definitely fall, y'all. The corn over here is ready to pick. I don't own this field. I don't really know what this field consists of either. Barley is growing there. Interesting. Oh, man, this is a bad one. Usually doesn't glitch as bad for me, but hopefully we get going on this. It will help out just a little bit. What do we got here? Oh, red beets that are harvested. Our cotton's ready to go. Oh, my word. I did start on the soybeans the other day. I will admit I did. And what do we have here? Let's start by this. What is this? You may say, why did you buy a tractor? I thought you had a Fendt. Well, let me tell you why. Because it's used. And it didn't have as many hours on it, and it's going to handle itself better with that grain cart than the Fendt would, than the 2-track. So, oh man, I'm sorry for the glitchiness. I really wasn't prepared for an update today, but you know, it is what it is. All right. That should hopefully be majority of it. So let's fall. And let's get in this combine. Sorry if I sound a little different. Got a little congestion going due to... Oh, you son of a gun. Due to a little bit of allergies in the fall. I usually get a little bit of allergies in the fall, so... Other than that, we got the hay put up. Well, not all of it. It's not all put up. Scratch that. It is not all put up. What I've actually got to do... Is that guy done? He must be done. Is he really done? I'm going to have to check on him. I don't know if he's actually done or not. We're going to put all of the grass to hay. We decided that. We're going to go straight to hay, and we're going to pellet that. Now, thing is we are now in harvest. We have to be thinking about getting ready for the new game save and change over to the new game save. So, with that, we are, whoa. We are going to... I'm going to start taking tallies. I'm going to try to do this over the weekend because it's going to take a lot of time. It's going to be boring. Something that you guys wouldn't really want to be super part of because I'm going to go through and we're going to have to tally everything. We're going to have to tally how many straw bales, We have to tally how many sheep, how many goats, how many of this, how many of that. And then we're going to have to implement all of that back into it, into a new save game. We're going to have to tally up how many liters of wheat, how many liters of corn, how many liters of this and that. It's going to... not going to be fun. We'll put it that way. And the beans over here, we're doing really good. Alright, we're going to go check on that old tethering guy over here. I decided to get the beans out first because they're the only ones that are going to be running a flex head. Oh, what in the world happened here? What? Oh my... how? And the double HE hockey sticks did this happen? I am not joking, you guys. I am not messing with you. I don't know how this happened. Something must have happened in the update. Because this guy was going along over here nice and fine. And it was not in reverse. Oh my, I have never seen that in my life. Right, attach that, there you go. Okay, we're going to let him go with it. Oh, wow. It almost makes me feel like somebody got into my own game and messed with me. But it's not like on a server or anything, it's just on my computer, so that's kind of impossible. Because I've got the windrowing guy. He's down here doing that. I got my tedding guy just starting. We have 39 left to do yet. The thing is, our warehouse is pretty much full. Like, I can't do anything about that. The warehouse is about full. It's time to cut grass. And we're going to get... we're either going to lease or we're going to buy a straw pelleter. I've decided we have enough straw and we have enough hay to support the cows. So in the meantime, we're going to pellet those things and we're going to sell them for more money. So the one caveat to that is you're going to say, okay, well, where are you going to store the pellets? Well, I can store the pellets in that grain system if I really want to. I don't know if I want to yet. I don't necessarily want a building per se. I've been looking at getting another building. Reason that being is I was doing a little research the other day when I was selling some products. And what happened is I found out the way we've been auto-selling, like turning on selling for our... and maybe I'm stupid. I very well could be. I probably forgot about it, honestly. Probably didn't care to a certain point. I've just always done it that way. We get kind of screwed on that. Our percentage, we lose about 10% off the top of whatever that high price is. It charges about 10% to take that. And then they average the prices, so they don't go to the highest. Well, when you're talking up to $250,000 in supplies or products, 10% can be quite a bit. And you say, well, Jelly, it's only 25,000. Really? 25,000? Yeah, but there's not really much to mess with on it, though, is the thing. Like, there's not. Oh, Lord, we missed her. Trying to get our guidance line all messed up. Now that we got that sorted out, geez Louise, I don't know why there's another piece there, but there is. Where was I? Yeah, there's not much to do there other than have a spot to hold it all. Well, I told you my warehouse is full of bales, so it's out of the way. They came out with that straw pack. There is a building on there that will hold 1,000 pieces, so 1,000 bales or 1,000 pallets. And I've been trying to figure out where I'm going to put that. I don't have a spot to put that. I was going to put it over by the dairy in town. There's not enough room there. There's just not. There's not enough room to make that work that well. So I thought about putting it out here. Trouble is there, then you're bringing everything back here, and then you got to take it back over, and a lot of miles. One thing I haven't thought about, I could put it at the other farm, be a little bit outside of town, but that wouldn't be terrible. Wouldn't be a terrible drive. I wish the building was just a little bit smaller, but it's not. It's fine. So yeah, I'm in a predicament because I don't want to give 10% up just to mess around with some pallets. I mean, if all else fails, they got auto-load trailers. Like, I'll find an auto-load trailer and I'll do it that way. Excuse me, I had a sneeze there. Holy smokes. The allergies really come up on you in the evening for sure. Yeah, I don't really want that out yet. I think he's finally tedding. Oh yeah, he's going right along. Oh, you're done. Okay. Great job. Go to... Nope, I want field work. And go. Okay. Now he's going to go to that field. See, and so all the equipment, I got to figure out what equipment I've got. I've already decided I can't, unless they have it used, I'm not doing... I don't know how to make it used. So it is going to be new equipment. I'm sorry. I know that there's no other way for me to really do that, is the thing. So that's how we're going to play that game, but I've got to start thinking of milk and everything. I've got to tally everything up. And I want it as close as I can get it to this game. It's just gonna take a little bit. And like I said, that's boring stuff you guys don't necessarily want to watch anyway. That's not really good content. Content is good like this. Me talking about these things, not, how many bales was that again? I didn't write it down correctly. I can't read my writing, or etc. You don't want to listen to that. We'll get the rest of this off. And then we're going to go show you some harvest we've never harvested before. Yeah. Honestly, I can't believe we only have 11.5 hours on this thing. That is crazy. I mean, we only used the other combine like one season, didn't we, it seems like? go. Two headlands, just almost too much. Just almost too much. So the next episode, we're going to keep harvesting, obviously. We're going to have to keep on keeping on here. And then once that kind of gets done, we are, I'm going to have to get the hay put up, obviously. So we'll probably do a mixture of stuff next episode. Kind of like this episode. I've kind of got a mixture of stuff that I want to do. I mean, we can bale. We're going to go pick some cotton in a little bit. I haven't gotten to do that. So we're gonna kind of stagger it around. Hopefully makes it a little more enjoyable to watch other than a combine going 6 mile an hour. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Actually, I do need to see what they have for... Yeah, they don't have anything good yet. Don't have anything good yet. I have not seen the new trailers and stuff. I don't even know what they're under. Maybe they're not technically on here yet. Oh, there it is. There's the Crone one. Oh, yeah, the spreader. That's what I was curious about. Okay, we got plenty of time. Fertilizer spreader. There it is. Does lime and it 40. Holy moly. 42 meters? What? I'm not a big fan of the crane system. I think it's kind of weird. What is all? You just change the tires is all? I wouldn't get those. Standard 3s, no. Standard, not too bad. Standard 2, not too bad either. That's what I need. How much? 92,000? Oh, that ain't bad. But I did also get this too. Oh, it doesn't tell me how wide it goes. I'll have to figure that out. I'll do some testing when we're poking around on the map, because this map I can kind of destroy a little bit. Oh, we left a little patch down here. We were looking at good stuff. Maybe we don't need that sulfur. I kind of like the idea of it, though. I like the air booms. Like I said, I've been a fan of them bringing the air booms into it. I think it's great. There's some mods that's always going to kick its butt. Don't get me wrong, but if I could get this whole girl to work, 18,000. Oh, that holds 20. Holy smokes! I'm impressed with this, though. I don't like the whole hook system there, but it's all right. Whatever. I just don't... I suppose it's more real life, because the majority of people, at least in my area, majority of people are going to put the lime in a pile somewhere in the field. They're going to pile that lime somewhere in the field, and then you're going to have usually like a wheel loader or some sort of loader to load your dry spreader. And that's how they do it. That would, because they're not going to go semi it straight from the supplier and keep their spreader going. It's usually stockpiled beforehand. They'll sit there in a spot, and they'll take a wheel loader and they'll load it as they're spreading it. So, you know, if this field here needs 200 tons of lime, they're going to pile 200 tons of lime. And, oh, we got a little patch here, okay? They're going to pile 200 tons of lime in that pile, and then when that pile's all gone, they should be pretty much done spreading. So I guess I can see why the scoop is you wouldn't need a loader, okay? I'll take that. I even watched a video, it looked like there was a little lime pile, but those screen captures and those little short videos are so short. It was hard for me to pay attention to it. I kind of comprehend what it's doing. But granted, I only watched it once. That was kind of right before I got on here, so I seen somewhere, I think it was on Facebook, that, oh, the new patch is out. We got different vehicles. I'm like, okay. Like, I wonder what vehicles they are. Well, it's real, so. All right, hopefully, let's see how far down we have to go for this. 60%. Oh. We're going to steal this here quick. Yeah, this is I think this is going to be tight-ish. Oh, it'll actually probably be fine. Is part of that pass is going to get cut out anyway, so. But yeah, I wasn't expecting all that, and I don't even know what the heck they all added in here. I wish they kind of had a. Isn't there a way where you can go to like packs? Universal auto load. See, I told you I got auto load trailers. Oh. They're just in the base game. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to siphon through some of that. I'm not 100% sure on what they all put. There's a new little tiny plow. There's that spreader was actually the only one that really caught my eye. That semi-trailer, that crone looking one that I showed you first, it's not bad. If you were doing root crops, it wouldn't be too bad. But I'd have to go back and look and see what technically was all in that pack, but now I'm really curious on the DN345 that I've got. Alright, we're going to be 75% here. We're going to dump again. We're probably going to get one more dump in. Oh, look at him mow. Look at him go. It's actually a sick little machine. I didn't think I'd like it that well. I love it. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, we are scraping that side panel up. All right, let's get this emptied out. We'll get one more bin load or adequate type dump, 70-80% hopefully. Then we're going to go for cotton, and we're going to try that field of cotton over there. And she's empty. Set her down. Away we go. Should hopefully be close to a down and back. We need to get this truck over here a little further. Is he done tedding? Nope, not yet. Gosh darn. But yeah, we got, I think it was around $150,000 to trade the Fent 2-track for that quad track over there. So to me, it was worth it. It was worth it. They had, this one's got a touch less hours on it, but the overall price, if you were to buy one of these new versus the Fent, oh my, you're going to spend a lot more here. So even though it had the same amount of hours for the same price, it equals out. So when you go to sell it, it should be worth more than what the Fent would be at that hour range. But you can see, one thing I forgot to bring up, you can see we're at 1.6 million after that. And you're like, well, what the heck? We sold some products. Got some products sold here. So if I go to my finances, we sold $200,000. There was some goat milk and some buffalo milk and that type of stuff. I don't know what the 22,000 is. I'm not sure what the 22,000 is. We did sell some animals. We did do that. And then we sold that quad track as well. I think that's right. But the new vehicles doesn't make sense. Oh, we bought it first. And then we sold that because it was doing a job, I think. And I wanted it to finish its job before we did it. Oh, I'm wrong. I'm 100% wrong. 100% wrong. I get turned around here. I'll tell you why I'm wrong. I'll tell you why I'm wrong. I'll tell you what that is. I don't know how full we're going to be here. I'll tell you what that is. Okay, there's two things. Okay, so this... Oh, it didn't cost me nothing to trade that. This was the 9RX that I was talking about. So really, we met out like a bandit. We were pretty even. Which hours were close, same. All right. This is something I haven't showed you yet. And then this is something that I've sold to replace. This is to replace this. That's what I meant. You may say, why are you selling animals? Well, I'm selling cows. Trying to sell them, keep them down a little bit. So that's what we've been doing. But yes, there is one thing. We're going to do that before we go to cotton so I don't forget. Oh, we might have to make a down trip. We come back, we're going to call it. I'm getting anxious to get into cotton. But yeah, it's been pretty busy this weekend. We got through the hay, we got through the summer. I wanted to get to fall because this week I wanted to kind of do the harvest or get into the harvest, show you guys that. I feel like you guys like this side of stuff. But I didn't want to show you all the running around that I had to do too. A lot of feeding cows, moving around wool. Figured out that pallet situation. That was a decent chunk of yesterday trying to figure all that out. But like I said, 10% on all the products that we sell. That's a chunk of change. It's a pretty good chunk of change. So anyway, but yeah, we got some new equipment. Some new equipment came up on used. I haven't bought anything new. So everything that I have bought is used. So the next tractor is going to be used. Well, I keep hitting the dang button on accident. All right. 57%. That's going to be close enough. Maybe we'll get this finished up tomorrow. Should. It's only a few passes, so... Truck's only 42%. We're going to wait for this to get emptied. That way I can shut the engine off. That old boy's still tedding down there in the trees. Still going at it. Swather guy's probably done. Oh, he's about done. Getting really close. He's got to be getting there too, I would think. Okay, bring that in. Shut that off. Okay. So we're going to bring us into the old 2-cylinder here. And when I turn around, I'm pretty sure it's here. It's going to look real stupid if I'm not, but I can take that chance. I'm going to spin around and show you our other purchase that we did. We did get, oh, that was kind of a fail. We did get an 8RX. Once again, used. Now, what I will say on this one, it was a 340. I upped it to the 410 for like an extra $20,000. And they had, I think, 3-point, and I didn't want 3-point. I put the weights on. And that might have not cost me anything. But you will not believe the hours this thing had on it. Used. It has 6 hours now. I got it with 4. It was like 4.5 hours on this machine. So we took it and we ran. And now we're going to take you over to the other new thing we've got. No, I did not buy this. It is a lease, and we're going to have to keep rolling with this. If cotton becomes regular, I'm not afraid to buy one. But leasing this over the case, probably not a good business decision from a money standpoint, but you guys know me in green. I kind of want green, so all right, I want 3 around it, I think. All right, let's see what we've got here. Oh, we're getting cotton going in. All right, here we go. Cotton for the first time, baby. Look at her shoot up in these little grates here. Can't really see it from there. There we go. There's the angle. Throwing her in there. I don't think they've ever fixed the bug of being able to empty this completely out into a bale. Cotton's not making so hot over here. Only 78%. 1.8 tons a hectare. Gosh, dying. Me and my buddy, when we used to play, I think it was 22, and even when it cotton first came out, we had a modded, I think it was like a Michigan map or something crazy. I want to say it was a Welker map is what it was. And that was, I gotta get in here. Okay, we're gonna go inside. Oh, don't break. Oof. But it was a Welker map, actually. And us two, I bet we spent 2 hours on one field. I mean, ginormous field. Cotton, 6 meters wide. We didn't have any of the big ones. We just ran it with this. We had 2 of these. And I don't remember how many bales we got. It was a boatload of bales of cotton. As much as I'd like to make this a cash crop, I think we are going to throw it into fabric. I think we're going to. And probably missed a sliver there. Yep. Actually pretty quiet. Oh, they got a 2630 in here. Probably about right. I think new ones have Gen 4 now. They got old GS3 command center and a 2630. Need to update their cabs a little bit. Got the old cloth in it. What is the model? This old girl. Model is a CP690. I'm guessing that is the big. I don't know how many models they have. Probably bad of me to not know, but I really don't. One thing I'm surprised on, we don't have to pay for wrap on cotton, but we do on regular hay bales? That's absurd. I'm guessing that whole big contraption right there, I don't know why it has like a big scoop design other than maybe it sucks in a lot of stuff from the plants and that deflects it away from that rotary screen. I have no idea. I think there's water usually on board because there's like a big yellow tank in there. Or, well, maybe that's a little yellow tank. There's a... No, that's fuel. There's a yellow deal there. I thought they had some water that kind of helped the cotton mat down, but I don't know anything about cotton. I do know cotton is a freaking tree. I do know that. I do know they have to spray it for, I don't know how many times a year, a boatload times a year. Growth regulators, bowl openers. I mean, like every process in cotton, they've got to spray. We've had one dump in the main chamber. Not too bad. Now we're in the better cotton. 2.3 tons. And by this head, this is a cotton picker head. It's very... You would not be going across rows like this. You'd be going down rows. I know they're very picky on going down rows. A lot of little fingers in there that just grab the cotton and peel it out. And you leave these sticks behind. Cotton stripper, I don't really know the difference between the heads. Cotton stripper is a little more common in our area than a picker right now. I don't really know why though. But it does pick or strip the cotton differently than like a picker does. But the head looks totally different. There's a lot more plastic on it. It just looks different. You'd have to Google it. Google cotton stripper head and cotton picker head. That's all you need to know. Well, now we're chooching. Throwing all that in the main chamber. Now we're getting some more in the pre-chamber again. Kind of nice that I don't really have to steer. I can just sit in here and talk to you guys. Unload unfinished bale, but I doubt the pre-chamber empties into the main chamber. That's always been the problem with Farming Simulator, is just empty the pre-chamber into the main chamber. I'm sure those machines in real life can do that. They can't. Something's wrong. I'm also trying to figure out what in the world is going on with this. Nice part is the cotton guy can just pick cotton. I did that corner awesome, didn't I? Seriously, would not be running it like that, but I also got those grates a little tough in there. There's an auger in there. See that? Got some flighting in there. There's 3. All those tubes go up and in it. Huh. Oh, they're just all from... I guess I did not know that. 1 tube per row? My rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 tubes. Never have added 2 and 2 up together. I haven't done a whole lot of cotton in Farming Simulator. Did a little, not a lot. Alright, we're going to go back the other way. I really don't want to go in circles. There she goes to dump. Oh, is she going to make a bale? Going to make a bale? Nope. Dang it. I think these are only 1,000-liter bales. The case one, they're a square bale, and you got to stop to release them. They're 2,000 square. Or 2,000 liters, not 2,000 square. But yeah, who would have thought Kansas had cotton? I figured that'd all be down in the south, you know. Something about it likes the warmer temps or something along those lines. We generally have, you know, obviously the southern part of the state is the one that's in the cotton. I think it also depends on where you get your cotton gin at. Gin's going to play a huge role in a lot of those things. We're going to square this off here. There we go. I like how Deere did do away with the rows. But then again, well, this was not planted by me, I guess. I was going to say, there's no turn rows to these, so you're just going straight back and forth that way. That's the way they planted it, which these trees were here, and that's the way that they would have had you go in the beginning. Now I think it has us go at an angle kind of like this or something. I wish it told me how many liters we were burning. I can't see it in that little screen. We're burning some because we're already down on fuel just a little bit. We're about to make another bale as well. I wonder if it keeps spinning it in there. Can't really tell in there, can you? She's pretty sealed, which is good. It's gonna turn for me anyway. Old auger, she's flattening it out. Oh, here we go. One big, gigantic fluff bucket. We're going to keep him riding a little bit, especially since we're doing turn rows. If we're going back and forth, I really wouldn't give a dang. But we're going to let him ride a little bit. I really don't... I hope I don't have many down here. I'd like to get him up on that side or something. If I remember right, it might empty out, might dump it when I raise and lower too. I hope not, but it could. What I'm thinking about doing now, I need to figure out which direction are my... Does that go all the way around? What? That's going to spoil me. I was going to turn around, but if it's going to take me all the way around this corner, I'm going to let her do it. I'm going to let her do it. Nope, she don't. Oh, dang. So I'm going to turn around, I'm going to go back, I'm going to get this headland off. That way, because I think, yeah, they're all that direction. So then I can start going back and forth. These headlands, yeah, I'm not super worried about right now. This is going to take a long time to pick all this. I might have a hired guy do it, maybe, if I can afford him. But yeah, we are picking cotton. Oh, I better see. I bet my tedding guy is done. Yep, he is. Great job. Field work. Go there. Take this old boy. Set destination. Get you back in the shed. Thing is, we got another field of cotton to do. Oh my lord, this is going to take forever. We're just going to have to get Turner off. We're going to have to let this boy go. I don't know how he's going to do with that plowed out spot, which... Jelly, why the hell did you plow it out, right? Well, now we're going to have to do that again. Because, I mean, stuff like that. I'm going to forget. I need to plow that tree line out. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of work to try to get done. I don't know how next Tuesday's episode is going to go, but there is some work on the weekend that I'm going to have to do, and that's not even tallying. Like, I mean, that doesn't take a whole lot of time, but it takes some. It takes some. You son of a gun. Oh, she don't like this. Spinning. I don't even know what cotton's selling for right now. I don't know what that bale's worth. Oh, we're off. So you may say, hey, what makes you want to do pellets on hay? Why don't we just sell silage like we did? Well, price, number one. You know how much pellets sell for in the peak season? Peak season of pellets, which is usually in the wintertime, which is fine. Prices for hay pellets alone, not even talking straw, we're just talking hay, 84 cents per liter. Okay? Come down to silage, maximum of 37 cents a liter. That's why we're not going to do that. We're just not. Straw pellets, 60 cents a liter. I mean, that is going to be the future. We don't need any sort of straw pellets. Or we don't need manure. Slurry is going to hold us. So I am not going to put down any straw for manure anymore. I refuse to do that. Because we have enough slurry. With that amount of cows, we have a boatload of slurry. And that's going to cover our acres. And because like right now, what do we have for slurry? This is not even what is in the cattle. side of things. We have 280 manure. Okay, cool. We have almost 250,000 of slurry that has been piling up. Granted, we have a ginormous cow herd. I've been trying to sell the old ones off a little bit to thin it down. We need to do something with the 49 buffalo we're getting because we have more than enough buffalo right now. I'm going to feed them up to a certain point. I'm going to sell the little suckers is what I'm going to do. We're gonna get these off. I don't know if we're gonna get it off by the time this stream ends. We're getting pressed for time, but I'm going as fast as I can, which is a whole whopping 6 miles an hour. Let's see how much this little girl's worth. Oh, 1 liter. That was not worth it. Old girl's getting a little dirty. Oh yeah, we'd even run at night too. I forgot we'd even run at night, and that was back when the mirrors kind of worked. These do not work at all. But you could see behind you, and you'd see little streaks, because we would have to count over X amount of rows, try to know. If you were playing in-cab version like this, not out like this, you had to count over X amount of rows to figure out where the heck you needed to turn in at, because we didn't have no GPS. We're playing on console at that point. We didn't have no GPS. I think we're going to no more get the turn rows off. We're going to have to call this stream. There's a lot of things happening. A lot of things. We gotta bale that hay. We gotta get a straw pelleter. I hope I can get it all done. I might do some straw pellets Thursday. I'd like to introduce it to you, because I'd hate to do it off camera and you didn't know and you didn't see. I would hate that. So I might buy that. I was going to kind of wait until maybe one would come up for sale or something like that. But I had figured up, if we can have 55 bales of grass, if we can make 55, not grass, hay. If we can make 55 bales of hay, that pelleter is a break even already. We broke even on it. First year. First cutting we'd ever done. We'd make that up. Oh. Oops. Where'd we drop the bale at? We dropped a bale somewhere. I know we did. Chamber's all gone. Trying to look for it. I don't know where the heck we dropped it at. I hope we dropped a bale. Oh, I'm going to be... Oh, well. I'm pretty sure we dropped a bale. We're going to drop this one, though. I don't know how you drop it. Turn on auto dropping. There we go. Bloop. Hopefully you stay. It did. Sweet. Oh, there it is. Clear over there. Okay, cool. Let's say I wasn't even paying attention. My word, this thing's getting dirty really fast. $880 wage payment. Oh my word. I wonder if he's done. Nope, not quite. I ain't gonna want to know what the wage payment is after we get done with cotton. 'Cause I ain't spending all the time in here. I'll do some, but I ain't doing all of it. Somebody's gonna get hired to do it. We're on the home stretch, people. We're on the home stretch. This one's kind of drug out a little bit. Spin her around, spin her around, spin her around. Drop her down. Oh, yeah. She just does not like this top side at all, does she? All right. I see we left a couple little spots there. Really not too bad of a spot there. Oh, let's pick these up. Cotton's very valuable. How am I going to handle this? I think I'm going to come clear over here and we're going to start over here. No. We're not cutting to the short side every time. Back it up. Have to go to about where that dang bale is, aren't we? Yeah, we're gonna go a little bit further than that. About right in here, I think. Then we're gonna pick to the short side. Whoa, Betty. Now we're cooking. So, like I said, I just want to see how this is gonna go down in here. See how it's gonna look. Obviously up top's not bad. We're 2.38. That whole turn row is terrible. But I just kind of want to cut through and see where the good and the bad is, which I could guess. Not as fun though. Oh, it would be perfect. That's all perfect. But a lot of that, where that tree line was, I think I ripped that out. It's good ground. Over here, yeah, that hill's going to be a little tough. Then it gets okay, and then it gets real good. And then you kind of get, that tree line kind of sucks it away again, it looks like. Yeah, we're already in the big wig monies now. Have we made a profit on this field? Economics? Hey, gosh, dang it, we made 82 grand, people. 82 grand. Holy smokes. fertilizer, manure. No manure, a little bit of lime. We had no seed cost in it, which was great. A little bit of herbicide, fuel, vehicle maintenance, AI helper. We've earned $100,000 on this field already. I'm glad I cut all that through there. Glad I took that tree line out. Prime real estate. Okay, we get to the end here. We are going to call it. Now we kind of got that figured out. Yeah, Thursday we're going to come back. I don't know how far we're going to get. Probably not that far. I have to do some work on the weekends, probably. I don't know if I'll get anything done tomorrow night or not. That's going to kind of be up in the air. Don't know yet. I haven't lived that day yet, so. Yeah, that's going to be our plan. We're going to get ready. We are coming up really fast on new game save. And when that happens, better be looking out. We're gonna have a lot of winter work going to happen. We have to lime. We're gonna have to spread some fertilizer, all sorts of stuff like that. So, with that, I want to thank everybody for joining. It's been great. Appreciate it. Hopefully, you guys are having a good Tuesday to your short work week. Thanks to Labor Day yesterday. Hopefully you took the day off, did something fun with the family, or did something fun by yourself. And I guess we're gonna call it a night, and we'll see y'all Thursday, hopefully. Thanks for watching.